we might be afraid to fall down. We might be afraid to fail. But in my world, there is no failure. There is you doing you, you experiencing you fully. And those moments where you're falling down, those moments that might look like from a human perspective as failure, are those moments where you are experiencing yourself fully, where you are reminding yourself of the truth, of the limitless, of the pleasure that exists in every moment. But we have a certain idea how it has to look, how it has to look like. And therefore we're cutting off that experience, that experience that is full on pleasure, because we start judging it. We start judging it for what is, because we no longer fit into that frame, fit into that definition of who we should be. And that's what's happening when we start opening up for our desires, when we start opening up for a business that is in alignment with our truth, that is in alignment with our soul, where it's no longer all about the money, the success. I'm not here for teaching you that. I'm here to teach you, to guide you, to be it all, to take off your masks and be the impact that you are by expressing your magic. And your magic doesn't happen, the impact won't happen when you keep your focus on how it has to be done. The magic, the impact, the power, the money is happening when you start tuning in with you. When you get so clear about what it is that you truly want. When you face shame and guilt and blame that is coming up when you're opening up for it all. When you be with it, when you don't judge it, when you move it, it's the moment you start moving you out of that old identity that is anchored into lack, anchored into hard work, anchored into no pleasure, anchored into misalignment, and open up for the power that you are, that lives within you, and that power that is limitless, that pleasure that is limitless. And I want you to unlock it. And the way you unlock it is within you, when you stop looking outside, and when you start tuning in. When you start giving yourself the permission to be it all on that journey, because you know every little piece of it is going to be part of the bigger picture. I want you to make love with every moment on that journey. To not make it about the end goal. To really make it about you experiencing the fullness of you, the wholeness of you, the love, the ecstasy, the bliss with what is. And at the same time, open up for even more. That is orgasmic. That is when you start experiencing you. When you no longer make it about anything around you. You make it all about you. You start surrendering into you. You start feeling you with all that is. No holding back. Knowing that it's part of it. At the same time, you choosing, you calling in the experience. Connected to it. connected to your source, plugged into you. This is success. And it starts taking over to every area of your life, because you're no longer separated. I don't want you to separate your business from your family, I want you to have it all, the way you want to have it, the way you want to experience it. But it requires you to give your all, to show up raw, expressive, vulnerable with what is. And this is the journey where you remember your truth, your power, where you remember that you can create anything you want.